Hello, welcome back to Auto Race Garage, and as you know from the title of the video, we are working on the reverse lights on the 66 Mustang. Now, they never worked when I bought the car, and I just always figured it was maybe the bulbs, both bulbs was burnt out. Just never got around to really taking the lens out and checking them or anything like that because it really wasn't a top priority. But when I was working on the drive shaft and I was taking the drive shaft out and I was under the rear of the car, I noticed that the harness, let's see, for one of the lights was completely cut. I have no idea why. So then, oh man, spider webs all on this thing. I went to the other side to see if they were cut, and they are just unplugged and tied up around out the way. So I don't know why someone did that. Now so on a quick history, so this is 66. Now 66 was the first year that the reverse lights were actually a standard option because of federal regulations that all cars needed reverse lights. In 65s, it was optional. You can order it with or without reverse lights, and in 64s they didn't have them at all yet. So with that said, since this being a 66, it already has, let me grab the keys here to open the trunk. It already has the wiring ran through the car all the way to the trunk to plug up the reverse lights. Let me see here. Where's my light at? So here goes the harness, and this is the plug for the 66 that it should plug into, and it should come up through this hole here. You pop this garment out and you run it there. Same with the other side. So why these are not plugged in, I have no idea. And why is that one cut? I don't know. I haven't tried, obviously with that one being on that side, it's just taped up and tucked out the way. I haven't ran it through obviously and plugged it in to see if it works. That one is completely obviously not gonna work. So I had to go out and buy a new fog light with the new harness. So let's pop this open, take a look at this. I got this from CJ Pony. I'm iffy about using them lately, but at the time this was the cheapest one. So cheaper than MPD. I think after shipping it was 40 bucks after taxes and shipping all together, and it got here pretty good. I'm still, my go-to is still MPD, but they were the cheapest. So here we are. And there goes the part number. Now this is the part number for the right side. If it'll focus. Don't want to focus, but I'll put the link to this in the description. Oh man, it doesn't come with a bulb. That sucks. So it comes with new screws, the nuts. This is nice. Now this is not plastic. This is a nice metal chrome, not like a plastic cheap chrome. So I like this a lot. It's very nice. Here goes our new harness. Comes with the ground. I like this a lot. So let's get underneath this car and we'll install this on the passenger side. We'll run the wires through the trunk, and hopefully we have some reverse lights working. Alright, so here we are behind the fog light here, and it's just held on by two nuts there, so let me go grab my ratchet and we'll take those off. Alright, one thing to note, which is, I don't know why, it's weird. It doesn't come with a new gasket, so I'm just gonna reuse this one. I don't know why they wouldn't come with a new one, that's stupid. But alright, whatever. We'll get this installed back in the car and run it through the truck so we can get this thing wired up. So one more thing we gotta take off this old one is the lens here. I clearly didn't read the description properly. I figured it would have came with a new gasket and new lens, but it doesn't. You can buy the gaskets and you can buy another lens too. I'm just gonna put this one on. It does have a little small crack in it, but I'll replace it at another time. For now, let's get this lens off, and hopefully it has a bulb in there. I can't really tell right now, and hopefully that bulb works. So I'm gonna have to go buy another bulb, but we'll just unscrew this out. And no bulb. That sucks. Actually, it has like the base of the bulb is in there. Someone, I guess, tried to take this bulb out and cracked the whole glass part of the bulb and left the base in there. When I did the parking light, these things, they're really tricky and hard to get in. It's not just push it in and it sticks. You gotta push it and then turn it to get it to lock into place. But so obviously I will have to get a bulb first before I put the lens on there. But let's run the wires through and plug that in, and then we'll run it through the other side and then take the lens off the other side to see if it has a bulb in there or not. Alright, so we're in the trunk. We're going to take this grommet off here. Let me get it. This on. Yeah, this thing is all dry rotted. What the hell? It's just breaking. Alright, so I fished the wire through, and I'm just trying to grab it with some pliers. There we go. I put electrical tape over this just to make it easy. Oh, there's some kind of, like, I don't know, grease undercoating sprayed all under the bottom of my car. I don't know what that is. But let me go wipe that off. So we're gonna plug our connector into here. Nice and stuck. And we're gonna find a spot to put our ground. Alright, so I'm gonna ground it behind the where the reverse light go. Okay, so I didn't like using that spot because it was really stretching it out, and I didn't like that. So there was a screw here. I don't know why. Maybe that's the original ground. Who knows? But I'm gonna end up grounding it here. I took some sandpaper and try to clean up all the dirt and grime so I can get a good ground point on there. So let me plug this in, and then we'll go do the other side. We'll check and see if we got a bulb on the other side too. Alright, so I'm liking this way better. That's a better ground. It's got some slack into it. Let me guys show you how it looks underneath. Ugh, let's see here. So here it is underneath the car. This garment that came with it just goes into there. And there we go. So now we just got to do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm not going to buy a new one of those. I'm probably going to polish up that chrome so it looks shiny new like that one. Alright, so I had to order these bulbs from O'Reilly because they didn't have them in stock. But the bulbs for the backup light, part number is 1142 here. They are not the same as the these lights here or anything, so they take a different part number. But got that taken care of. Go ahead. Now the same with the turn signals, because if you take these like you gotta push it in and turn so it locks in. It's not just goes through. Yeah, so push it in and turn it right, and it'll lock into place. Go ahead and do the other side real fast. Alright, so I got, man, this damn sun. So I got both bulbs in there, that side and that side. And I'm gonna go ahead and close this garage door, and then we're gonna try and I'm gonna get in here in the car and put it in reverse so we can see if both these things lights up. Let me close this garage door because the sun is just beaming. Ah, yes, they both work. Both came on. Good. So now we know it works. They both work. We can go ahead and install the little reflector back on here. Now, like I said, it doesn't come with the new one, but you can buy these separately with a new gasket, because one of my gaskets broke for the other side, but it's okay. It does come with new hardware though. So I will be getting another one because one of them has a little crack in it, and they're just a little faded. Over tighten it. We don't want it to crack. I'm gonna test this out one more time, see what it looks like with the reflector on there. Oh yeah, that's good. Now people know when I'm backing up. I like that. Well, that is it for this video here on replacing the reflector backup lights on the 66 Mustang Coupe project that we got going on. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for liking and commenting and sharing the video, and I will catch you guys next time.